Enemy Intel is brought to you by Rothman Orthopedics at Jefferson Health, the official orthopedics and healthcare partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
When you talk about the Dallas Cowboys offense, it starts with Ezekiel Elliott. Now, we spent a lot of time talking about him as a runner, and there's no question that's the #1 priority, stopping Zeke as a runner. But one thing the Cowboys also do extremely well is get Zeke involved in the screen game. That's a fairly significant part of their pass game. And against the New Orleans Saints in their last win, their only touchdown drive featured 2 screens to Elliott, the final one being their only touchdown of the game. But let's start with the first one. They do a real nice job with design here. They show inside zone run action, but split flow with the tight end working across the formation. They add to that with Cole Beasley on the orbit reverse action. All this is designed to impact second-level defenders so that Zeke could then leak out to the side opposite the split flow and the orbit reverse. And the screen is set up beautifully for a 15-yard gain. So there's a great example of a schemed screen pass to Elliott. And Elliott is dynamic in the open field. Now, this drive ended with a touchdown to Elliott on another screen concept, totally different from the one we just saw. This is a double screen look, where they have the tunnel screen look to Cole Beasley on the left side of the formation, and they even leak out an offensive lineman to really make it look like that. But again, this will go to the right, and it will be a screen to Elliott to the short side of the field. And what they do is they get the offensive lineman out in front of Elliott. There's no defender there, and Elliott takes it in for the touchdown. This is very important for the Eagles to defend. They know about Elliott as a runner. That's where it starts. But he's so good in the screen game, and the Cowboys are very, very multiple with it.
All right, Ike, in the loss to the Cowboys at the Link, Ezekiel Elliott ran for 151 yards, and Malcolm Jenkins told me that is personal. He takes it personal. It is testing your manhood. So what do they need to do better this time against Zeke?
Yeah, and every good defense will take it personal when the opposing team's offense is able to run the ball at you. It really is mano-a-mano, and good defenses don't like that when it's happening to them. So they're going to have to do a better job of game tackling, right? Get guys to Ezekiel Elliott. The Cowboys do a great job of trying to get their linemen on the perimeter to block and allowing Ezekiel Elliott to be behind those blockers and then sort of pick and choose where to hit his lanes at. You watched the Eagles last week against the Redskins here, right? You got a 2-linebacker defense in here. Malcolm's playing like really the extra linebacker along with Cravion LeBlanc. And so when you watch this toss, you're going to get Trent Williams on the outside as a lead blocker. And I love the way Malcolm defends this. So as you let the play run, you're going to see the late, great Jim Johnson used to say, you can't trade 1-for-1 in a blocking scheme, right? And so what he means by that is Malcolm can't allow himself to be blocked right there by Jordan Reed one-on-one. He does a great job of defeating this block from Jordan Reed and taking on the block of Trent Williams, right? So when you let this play run, you're going to see Malcolm doesn't trade 1-for-1. He basically takes up 2 blockers, and this allows Rasul Douglas to come in here and make this play on Chris Thompson one-on-one. That's a great job from Malcolm Jenkins, the defender, not accepting a 1-for-1 block, taking out 2 guys, allowing his teammates to get to the football. That's great team defense. You see that right there? That's congratulating each other. He was just as important on that play as Rasul Douglas was making the tackle. And really, when you're trying to corral a guy like Ezekiel Elliott, that's what you're going to need. You're going to need team defense. One guy can't slow that guy down. You're going to have to get as many hats to the ball as possible.